This has absolutely nothing to do with the coronavirus epidemic. It's about Popeil and Ronco. Another name snuck into my brain when I thought of Stan Freberg, and why I thought of either of them, I do not know. And that name was Popeil. I can recall dimly now watching him on TV, relentlessly selling Ronco's fabulous array of ridiculous products. The Chop-O-Matic, the Slice-O-Matic, the Veg-O-Matic, the Buttoneer, the Pocket Fisherman, Bottle and Jar Cutter, Mr. Dentist, Mr. Microphone, the Drain Buster, the Door Saver, the Food Dehydrator, and, most improbably, and because of that, most memorably and most wonderful, the In-Shell Egg Scrambler. And how he would pitch. He was the perfect embodiment of chutzpah. Everything was a miracle. Everything was revolutionary. Everything was new and improved. Set it and forget it, as seen on TV. And if you order now, makes a great gift. Oh, Popeil, I never for a moment considered buying any of that stuff. I think there was a trash compactor that worked when you stood on it, and the smokeless ashtray. And here's a world beater, GLH, great looking hair. You aimed a spray can at a bald spot, gave it a short blast, and the gunk left in there looked like hair. I didn't want any of that, but for getting in there and proudly hawking all of that folderol and making a small fortune by doing that, I had to admire the guy, and I believed that he belonged in somebody's Hall of Fame. He had a rough childhood. His father walked out. His mother dumped him, and his mother dumped him and his brother off on their grandparents. The grandfather was a mean and unhappy man who did not believe in anything or anybody. Grandma was kinder and liked to cook in the kitchen. They were very poor. They moved to Chicago, and one day Ron discovered Maxwell Street, filthy and smelly, in a bad neighborhood, loaded with thieves, and Ron saw all of these people selling product, much of it hot, pocketing money and making sales, and his mind went racing. He was hooked. He started selling at Woolworths and fairs. He learned from the masters, and he made too much money for his own good, and he wanted to make more. All his life he's been chasing the bucks. His father was in Chicago selling kitchen products, and he invented. And Ron took his best, the Veg-O-Matic, and he sold the hell out of it. He also had a nifty spray product, Instant Shine, and he came up with the idea of selling it to the military, the local National Guard. Huge sales. He decided to take it cross-country, so he finagled a meeting with a general, sprayed his boots, polished, and they turned white. "Let me try another pair," Ron said. He got 2 more shining boots, and they turned white. "Let me try another pair," Ron said. He got 2 more shining boots, sprayed them, and they turned white. Ron thought, when all is lost, you might as well go for it, that chutzpah. So he said, "How about it? Can I sell to the National Guard?" And the general said, "If it's okay with Colonel Kane, it's okay with me." Ron didn't do it. He was too smart to go ahead with a defective product, but here was further indisputable evidence of his power to sell. He was always looking to the mass market. TV was perfect fit for him. He'd film a commercial, go to a regional station, buy some time, plug in his pitch, get the product in local stores. Soon he was taking direct orders by phone in over 100 cities. He was making money, raking it in, got sued, went bankrupt. The company, Ronco, not himself, and for 3 tough years he sold his inventory at fairs. When QVC and HSN came along, Ron was there to ride that wave. He made back all his money and more. He was an astonishing success, but marketing can be dehumanizing. When all you see is marks, life gets a little strange. You have a lot of money, and all you want to do is come up with innovative ways to stop traffic and get customers to reach into their pockets. There is a knack to it. Magicians, musicians, politicians, preachers. Some people have a natural ability to work a crowd. Popeil was married 3 times, and by his own admission, not much of a father. And a bit of a con. I do look back on some of my old products, and today I would not go near them with a 10-foot pole, he said. The products weren't meaningful. It was my marketing that sold them. TV is still jammed with these products today. The endless jewelry, cooking gadgets, the Ninja Foodie pressure cooker, NutriBullet, Peloton. There is something tragic about salesmen. The suicide rate among telemarketers is high. They work on such thin margins, under enormous pressure, with tremendous competition. Arthur Miller caught a whiff of this, the shoe shine and the smile, that veneer of brashness that covers a void. Work for yourself, Ron Popeil said. Find a problem, come up with a solution, a product. Start selling. Hire a good lawyer. Go on TV. Then hold on. As a QVC said, we're looking for fresh, exciting merch. We go through a lot of it very quickly. Ron Popeil was all about the merch.